Hi, this is Ariel, and here is a tutorial of how to do the 4 different knots for friendship bracelet making. Okay, the first one I'd say is the easiest, the forward knot. I have a 4 on there because that's what you do with the threads. And with the forward, it's always left strand. You fold that over the right strand to make a 4. Okay. And then you pull the pink through, and you pull it up, do the same thing, and that's one forward knot. And give it a little tug, and it gives it a nice knot. And then the threads will switch places. That's how a forward knot works. I'll do another one, except now it'll be black over pink. Pull the black through, make the 4. That's all a forward knot is. But every single knot you have to do 2. That makes 1 knot. Alright. Now I'll show you how to do a backward knot, or a P. That's why I have a P on there. So what you do, and a backward knot is always right strand folded over left strand to make a P, or a backward 4. And you pull that through. It's just a forward knot except backwards, hence why it's called backwards. Alright, that's 1 knot. Give it a little tug, and that's your backward knot. I'll do one more. Don't make them very loose. Like, pull them up tight, just so it, like, there's no slack in there. But I mean, don't, like, pull it, like, insanely tight so you can barely see anything. But, that's a backward knot. Alright, now these two are more complicated, so I'll spend a little more time on those. The underneath forward, it starts off as a regular forward knot, so you make a 4, left over right strand. Okay, left on top of the right strand. And you pull that through, just like the beginning of a regular forward knot. Pull that up, except to the left side, so you pull it up there. And then, for the second part of the knot, you take it underneath to make a 4. And you pull it through. Whoops. You take it underneath, and you pull it through. Pull it up to the left, and there you go. Alright, let me do one more of those. Go left over right and pull through. Pull it up to the left. And then you do left under right and pull it through. Pull to the left. That's all the underneath forward is. I'll do one more. Start off as regular. You have 4. Pull it up. And then you take it underneath. You pull it through. Hold on. Go underneath. Then you pull it through. Pull it up to the left. And that's all your underneath knot is. Underneath forward. Now the underneath backward is just the same thing except with the backward knot. You start off as a regular backward by making the P and pulling it through. But you pull it up to the right, and then you take it underneath and you pull it through. So it's like that. Pull it up to the right. I'll do another one. I'm going to put those off. And just do the regular backward. Pull it up to the right. And then you go underneath, making the P. Pulling it through. Up to the right. I think you get the gist of them, and that's all there is to bracelet making, is these 5 basic knots. Thank you.